Good evening. What's your name?
Say
Go ahead.
Kelly Aki.
You're charged with domestic violence assault and domestic violence disorderly conduct. I'm going to order that you not commit any acts of domestic violence. Do not have contact of any kind with Jonathan Aki. Stay away from his home and workplace. You get a one-time return visit with a police escort to get your belongings. You're released with these conditions. Your next court date is January 7th, 10:00 a.m. at Marana City Court. You're excused.
Thank you.
Go sit with the female.
Andrew.
Andrew Scott. Out the door. Have a seat with the female.
Hello, what's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew what?
Portal.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Bortle, you are charged with possession of prescription-only drug, 2 counts at, this is with Tucson, South Tucson City Court. You also have several warrants from South Tucson City Court. Let's see. Criminal damage. Trespassing. Another trespassing. Another trespassing. And drug paraphernalia.
Yes, Your Honor.
On your South Tucson City Court cases, bond is set in the amount of $2,000. You are going to be represented by Michael Vaughn. Stay away from any alleged victims, no alcohol or illegal drugs, and no firearms or other weapons. Your court date at South Tucson City Court is December 1st at 10 a.m. You've also got several cases in Tucson City Court. Okay, you're on probation at Tucson City Court on charges of disorderly conduct, drug paraphernalia, criminal damage, theft, trespassing, failure to appear. You're on monitored probation. There's a petition to revoke your probation alleging that you failed to complete probation intake and that you failed to complete substance abuse evaluation and treatment. So alcohol evaluation and treatment. Let's see here. Will enter denial of those allegations. Appoint the city public defender to represent you. Bond is set in the amount of 500. And let's see. Video review is set for December 5th. $145. If you're no longer in custody by then, December 11th, 2:30 would be your court date at city court. Okay, this is city court cases here. And that appears to be all. You're excused. Hello, what's your name?
Lane Cabaret. It's normal for public.
You have a warrant out of Youngtown City Court in Youngtown, Arizona. Bond is set in the amount of 1,200 and the review date is January 5th, 2 p.m. You have some cases in Tucson City Court. criminal damage, domestic violence, criminal damage. This is from last night or yesterday. You got a 2021 case also. This one is driving under the influence. And you've got 3 alcohol content charges. I'm going to order that you not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs, don't commit any acts of domestic violence, and you're not to possess any firearms or other weapons. Do not have contact of any kind with Denise Redhorn or Starlee Ramon, and stay away from victim's residence and workplace, except for a one-time return visit with a police escort to get your belongings. And you had a court date of December 19th. We're going to vacate that. Your new court date is a video review. That'll be December 10th at 1:30. And if you bond out, it'll still be the same date and time with you there in person. The city public defender is appointed to represent you. You're excused. Date, sir. Hello, what's your name?
Leon Palmer Hayes the third, sir.
Okay. You charged with domestic violence, criminal damage, and domestic violence disorderly conduct. No order that you not commit any acts of domestic violence. You are released with that condition. Your court date at Tucson City Court is January 13th at 1:30. You're excused.
Thank you, sir.
Lopez.
Lopez,
Oh, yeah, I did, actually.
Lopez,
Lopez.
Did I do number 3? Hold on. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I did that. Oh, he had some. I'm sorry, I need to see Mr. Chavarria. Mr. Chavarria, you have some cases from Tucson City Court. Miss those. Criminal trespass and some other charges, drug paraphernalia. Trespassing and drug paraphernalia. You were represented by the city public defender. Apparently you fell out of contact with them. I'm going to reappoint that office. $500 bond, a video review is set for December 5th. If you bond out January 5th, 2 o'clock. Public defender is reappointed. And I'm gonna have to see Christian Akey as well. What number was Akey? Oh. And what does it say? Yeah. I don't think I don't think we got to that one yet. There was somebody else named.
There was 101 again.
I saw somebody named Akey. I think it was a lady. Mhm. Okay. Oh, this is a different person. Okay. It says Christian Akey. Okay, I'll close out of it. Okay. Close anyway, yes, okay. I'm closed out of that one. Mr. Chavarria, I'm done with.
Your Honor, did you need Akey back as well?
No, there was a person with a similar name.
Okay, no problem.
Christian Akey, we haven't gotten to yet. Christian. There's a Christian Sanchez. That's what it's supposed to? Oh. Well, it's still, let me refresh. Okay, now it says Christian Sanchez. Hello, what's your name?
Leandro Lopez.
Lopez. Okay,
How you doing?
confused, but that's okay. We'll get there. Lopez, got it. Okay, Mr. Lopez, you were charged with obstructing a highway or public thoroughfare and possession of drug paraphernalia. That's the newest charge. And you're charged with criminal trespass. This one is from October 27th. That also you have not been seen on yet. And you've got a bunch of other charges, files from Tucson City Court. We'll appoint the city public defender to represent you. Bond is set in the amount of 500. We're going to set a video review for December 5th, 1:45. If you bond out January 5th, 9:30, Tucson City Court. Your attorney should be out there to see you within the next few days. You're excused. Hello, what's your name?
Caroline Salazar Castro.
You're charged with domestic violence, disorderly conduct, and direct domestic violence using electronic communications to disturb peace. You've got some previous domestic violence cases. Motion to withdraw. like you've got an attorney on at least one of these cases. For now, I'm going to appoint the city public defender to represent you on the new matter. This is and what's the relationship here? Is this supposed to go to Veterans Court or does it go to Million?
Sure.
Because this one is Intimate Partner, the newest one.
I would think it would go to Million.
Million. Yeah. All right. You're not to have contact of any kind with Melva Martinez. Stay away from her home and workplace. No acts of domestic violence. No alcohol or illegal drugs, and no firearms or other weapons. Bond is set in the amount of $2,500. And you're going to be seen on video December 10th at 1:30. If you're out of custody before then, same date and time at Tucson City Court, but you be there in person. And the attorneys can get together and decide who represents you on what matters. You're excused. Hello, what is your name?
Christian Sanchez.
Say again.
Christian Sanchez.
Sanchez. Thank you.
And
Okay. You have some matters in two different courts. Felony charges are possession of dangerous drugs, meth, possession of narcotic drugs, fentanyl pill and powder, possession of drug paraphernalia. We're going to order that you not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or other weapons, and do not return to the location of the alleged incident. I'm going to release you the supervision of pretrial services. I also have a.
Forgive me, Your Honor. Forgive me, Your Honor. Is this Mr. Fry? The sound was a bit difficult on my end.
Sanchez.
Oh, forgive me.
Okay. Yeah. I have a statement I'm going to read to you. It'll be followed up by a question. Please respond yes or no to the question. You may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEPS that requires you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. If you choose to participate and complete the program, these felony drug accusations in your arrest report will be permanently dismissed without you ever being formally charged. Are you interested in getting released from jail custody now and learning more about the STEPS program at your next hearing?
yes.
So STEPS hearing is scheduled for December 8th. And preliminary hearing is what I do with it. You waive time for the prelim?
Yeah.
That'll be January 12th then at 1:30. January 12th, 1:30. County Public Defender to represent you. You also have some matters in Tucson City Court.
Yeah, Your Honor, I was supposed to go to consolidated court and
Don't talk, sir, please.
yes, sir.
There are some matters that you have not yet been seen on. Okay, you were charged in June with trespassing and you failed to appear on that case. You were charged in on July 4th with occupying or remaining on a traffic median, and you failed to appear on that case. Possession of drug paraphernalia is from August 19th. You failed to appear on that case. And then you have the case in Compass Court. And that also is in warrant status. I'll note that you're in step. I'm going to release you on this matter. With a court date of January 6th at 10 o'clock. If you want to stay in the STEPS program and finish it successfully, it's important that you take care of these matters in city court. So I don't know why you failed to appear before, but you need to make this court date, okay?
Okay.
All right, January 6th, 10 o'clock. You're excused.
Thank you.
1 second.
Here's the replies.
I think really brief. Oh, on the misdemeanors, yes. Yeah.
Why?
The one year is this year?
Yes, sir.
Hello, what's your name?
Ildefonso Bizarraga.
Your Honor, this is a Spanish interpreter and I have Mr. Bizarraga requires an interpreter.
You're right. Okay, thank you. All right, so you're charged with 2 counts of domestic violence stalking.
Señor, usted le acusan de 2 cargos de violencia doméstica, acecho.
I'm going to order that you not commit any act of domestic violence and that you not possess any firearms or other weapons, no alcohol or illegal drugs.
Y voy a ordenar que usted no pueda cometer ningún otro acto de violencia doméstica, no puede cargar o poseer armas de fuego o ningún tipo de arma, no puede consumir drogas ilegales o alcohol.
Okay.
You are not to have contact of any kind with Brianda Jacoby Cabanillas and stay away from her home and workplace.
Y usted no puede tener ningún tipo de contacto con Brianda Jacoby Cabanillas y tiene que estar, no puede estar en su lugar de trabajo de ella ni en su casa de ella.
Okay.
The state is
Okay.
recommending that I hold you on a $2,500 bond with pretrial services supervision if that bond is posted.
Y la fiscalía está recomendando que lo tenga detenido por una fianza de $2,500 y que si paga la fianza sea liberado a la supervisión de los servicios previos al juicio.
Okay.
And actually, I think I've neglected to mention that the stalking charge, there are 2 stalking charges. Not just.
Y creo que me pasé por alto que mencionar que eran 2 cargos de acecho, no solo uno, 2 cargos.
With regard to the state's bond recommendation, we're going to hear from defense counsel.
Your Honor,
Vamos a escuchar la abogada de la defensa con respecto a la recomendación de la fianza que recomienda la fiscalía.
He has no criminal history and the victim does not object to his release.
Él, señoría, no tiene ningún antecedente penal y la víctima no se opone a que él sea liberado.
He lived in Tucson for 6 years and has ties to the community. He has 3 kids here.
Él ha vivido en Tucson por 6 años, tiene vínculos con la comunidad, tiene 3 hijos aquí.
He's also currently employed and doesn't want to lose his job. I request that you release him to pretrial services.
Y él también actualmente está empleado, no quiere perder su trabajo y yo le pido que por favor lo liberen a los servicios previos al juicio.
All right, thank you. We'll hear from the state.
Gracias,
No,
ahora
thanks,
vamos a
Senator.
escuchar qué dice el fiscal. Dice el fiscal que no tiene
I'm sorry,
nada que añadir. Oops, sorry.
I couldn't hear the prosecutor.
Nothing further.
Okay, thank you.
Y el fiscal dice que no hay nada más que añadir.
Noting that there doesn't appear to be any criminal history and that the victim has no objection to release, I am going to release you the supervision of pretrial services.
Dado que no tiene antecedentes penales y que la víctima no se opone a que usted sea liberado, lo voy a dejar en libertad bajo los servicios previos al juicio.
Your court date at Pima County Justice Court is December 18th at 1:30, and the public defender is appointed to represent you.
Y su fecha de corte en el Tribunal de Justicia del Condado de Pima es el 18 de diciembre a la 1:30 y a usted se le va a asignar el defensor público para que lo represente.
You're excused.
Y ya puede retirarse.
Okay. Gracias.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Hello, what is your name?
My name is Giovanna Garcia.
And Your Honor, again, this is another, Ms. Joanna Garcia is indicated in the list as requiring an interpreter.
No,
Okay.
You're excused. Are there any others that require an interpreter?
no, Your Honor.
Okay, the interpreter is excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Interpreter will not disconnect.
All right, so this is a misdemeanor case. You're charged with domestic violence, disorderly conduct. We'll order that you not have contact of any kind with Juan Quintero and stay away from his home and workplace. You are not to possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs or possess any firearms or other weapons, and do not commit any acts of domestic violence.
okay.
It looks like you have something of a history of domestic
Yes.
violence charges. I am going to hold you on a $500 bond. Attorney Alexander Ball is appointed to represent you. And you're going to be seen on this on Monday, December 1st at 1 p.m. on video. You're excused, and that's Pima County Justice Court. You're excused. Hello, what is your name? Okay, need to unmute, please.
Say your name again?
Derek Scott Fry.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you were charged, you've got several charges, felony charges of possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of dangerous drug. This recommendation, I'm not familiar with this term, DWAP de minimis. What does that mean? That's on the state.
Your Honor, this is a dismissal. Your Honor, this is a dismissal without prejudice as the drug amounts were minimal.
Oh, okay, because it also says pretrial services supervision. But it's a dismissal, okay.
Forgive me, Your Honor, shouldn't have said pre-trial. I tried to blank that out. Apparently didn't take.
Okay, all right. Case dismissed, which means it could come back. So that one is gone. Oops. Okay. Now, you've also got a warrant out of South Tucson.
Sorry. Right, sit up.
I'm releasing you on that warrant. Court date at South Tucson City Court is December 16th at 10:00 a.m. You've got a warrant also out of Pima County Justice Court. I'm releasing you on that one as well. December 11th, 9 a.m. is your court date there. You've got several cases in Tucson City Court. Okay, you've got a warrant on a trespassing case. Another warrant on a obstructing highway case. Trespassing and drug paraphernalia warrant. Drug paraphernalia warrant. Another obstructing highway warrant. Another obstructing highway and drug paraphernalia warrant. Soliciting warrant. Another obstructing highway warrant. Trespassing warrant. And let's see. Drug paraphernalia and obstructing highway, which is not in warrant status. Don't go back to any of the incident locations, no contact with any victims. $300 bond. The city public defender is appointed to represent you. Video review December 5th. 1:45. If you bond out, December 30th. 9:30 is your court date at Tucson City Court. You're excused. Hello, what is your name? Gotta unmute, please.
Joseph Hines.
Fine. Okay, thank you. All right, narcotic drug possession, dangerous drug and drug paraphernalia, the state is moving to dismiss. Dismissal is without prejudice.
Correct, Your Honor.
You're excused.
Inmate Matos.
Hello, what is your name?
Robert Allen Matos.
Mr. Matos, you are charged with stalking. In order that you not have contact of any kind with Adriana Bracamonte and stay away from her home and workplace. You are not to possess any firearms or other weapons and no alcohol or illegal drugs.
Yes, sir.
The prosecution is recommending a $10,000 bond with pretrial services supervision if the bond is posted. And we will hear from defense counsel.
Your Honor, he's a 2 on the FTA and the NCA scale, so he doesn't have high risk scores. He's employed full-time. He has no prior felony convictions. It doesn't appear from the interim complaint that this is a situation where any threats were made towards the alleged victim. So for all those reasons, including the lack of criminal history, felony history, I ask that you release him to pretrial services.
Your Honor,
We'll hear from the state.
the state believes the $10,000 bond is entirely appropriate considering this person drove all the way from San Diego and was apparently found, for lack of a better term, lurking outside the victim's residence. That alone is very, very disturbing.
Okay. Bond is set in the amount of 10,000. Pretrial services supervision if the bond is posted. Your court date is December 8th at 1:30, and the public defender is appointed to represent you. You're excused.
Christina,
Yes.
over here, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What's your name?
Christina Rude.
Ruth, you're charged with aggravated driving under the influence and felony criminal damage. I'm gonna order that do not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. And no firearms or other weapons, do not have contact of any kind with the alleged victim.
Okay.
And do not return to the incident location. The prosecution is requesting a $10,000 bond with pretrial services supervision if that bond is posted. And
Okay.
we will hear from defense counsel.
She has no prior felony convictions. She's a 2 on the NCA scale. She lived in Tucson for 25 years and has ties to the community. Pretrial services verified with her spouse that she has housing and transportation to court. That being said, I do recognize the DUI history, and I ask that you set the bond at $7,500.
We'll hear from the state.
Your Honor, this is her fifth DUI. Previous 4 were felonies. This time it's a felony, and this time there seems to be a victim. This person poses a danger to society.
I didn't make a victim.
Bond is set in the amount of $7,500. December 8th, 1:30, public defender appointed. You're excused.
Okay, how do I get a public defender, or how do I get?
Thank you, folks. You're all excused.
Good evening, Your Honor.
Good evening.
Your Honor, they're indicating they have one more.
They do.
Mr. T, Rodney.
Do we have
So.
A misdemeanor.
Rodney?
Take-
We did that already, didn't we?
He gave me the question. I didn't hear him go on the record, but.
Oh, well, we'll see him.
First one, let me find the file.
Your Honors, this is a misdemeanor. May I be excused as well?
Yeah.
The condition.
Thank you.
No,
He was a little mixed up or something.
I remember doing this.
Yeah, we seen yesterday and then they added a citation on, somewhere early this morning.
Right. Maybe I didn't do it. Well, anyway, what's your name, sir?
Rodney Tate.
Okay. Mr. Tate, you've got you got a domestic violence case, you got a DUI. This one is from 2021. Criminal damage from yesterday. Domestic violence, criminal damage. Alcohol content charges. Okay, so no alcohol or illegal drugs, no acts of domestic violence, do not possess any firearms or other weapons, no contact of any kind with Denise Redhorn or Starlee Ramon. And looks like you have a history of domestic violence, particularly with Ms. Redhorn. $1,000 bond is ordered. City public defender is appointed. You do get a one-time return visit with a law enforcement escort to get your belongings.
I have a question because then I'm the only one that's working and I actually
December
did one.
10th, 1:30 video review. If you bond out, same date, time at Tucson City Court. Unfortunately, given the circumstances and your DV history, your argument that you're the only one that's employed is not very persuasive. So sorry about that, but that's the way it
Okay.
is. You can talk to your public defender about it.
Okay, oh yeah, we might be losing the house, I don't.
Your excuse, sir.
Thank you. It will work.
Yeah, you'll get. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good night.
You as well.